Hello everyone, and welcome to a video that's definitely not the usual Age of Calamity video. In this video, I'm going to be speedrunning a cup in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because I've recently just gotten into speedrunning this game, I am not going to be perfect. So let's just get into this. I play Link because I like how he feels. And I really like this stat distribution for some reason. I like the speed of it, and I like the fact that it's a bike, because I like bikes in this game. So let's just go with this. And I'm speedrunning the 150cc no items category of the cup that I'm doing. So that means that you have to be on either 150cc or mirror. I'm doing it on 150 because I don't know the mirror tracks. And you have to have certain rules like no teams, no items because it's a no items speedrun, hard CPU vehicles on all, courses in order, and 4 races. Now what cup am I going to be doing? I'm doing Triforce Cup. It's got some very difficult tracks on there. It's also got some not as difficult tracks on there. I have my timer next to me, by the way, so I'll just say the time after each track. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, begin. So sometimes these speedruns can be quite difficult, but you want to skip that immediately. And of course get the speed boost from accelerating on 2. And I like this because it has a kind of weird drift. And I can drift at good angles with it. Now, if you didn't know, coins are very useful in this game. They're not useful enough to be warranted as being an item. You still don't want to get coins as items if you're playing with items on. But they're really good. They increase your top speed by a bit for each coin you get, up to 10. And that can be very good. I like to take the left path there because it has boost panels or dash panels, whatever they're called. And I'm doing alright so far. So I completed the first lap in around 1:15 in terms of minutes and seconds. Now that might seem bad since you didn't know this, but I'll say it anyway, that my best time on Wario's Gold Mine is around 2:52, so that might seem bad because it looks like I'll be getting more closer to a 4 something. Oh, that was bad. But that is simply because you don't have top speed in the first lap because you need to collect coins. And that's why collecting coins quickly is extremely important. I'm going a lot faster now. I just passed 2 minutes. So first lap was around 1 minute 15. Second lap was only around 45 seconds. So as long as I don't mess up, I should finish this around 2:40. Which would be good. So let's just drift around the corner. This bike has very nice drift angles. I used to use the Master Cycle Zero because of its extremely forgiving drift. But I use this more because of its higher speed, and also, once you get used to this thing's drift, it should be fine. I hate that wall, I always bonk on it. And that is the first track in 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Or 2:46. Now we get SNES Rainbow Road, which is quite a difficult one. And on this one, I can either do really well, or I just keep falling. So let's hope to do really well. Of course, since you don't start with 5 coins on the later tracks, you're going to want to collect a lot of coins. And you're not going to be getting a lot of Ultra Mini Turbos, which is the purple sparks. You're going to be getting a lot of Super Mini Turbos, the orange, on this one. Already getting 7 coins is really good, and staying in first is good. Because although you can't get like the speed boost from sticking behind someone for a bit, staying in first is good because you get first pick on the coins. I'll explain how the thwomps work later, but basically those ones alternate between left and right, so you just want to go with whichever one just slammed. I fell off. Falling off is bad because you lose 3 coins, so you have to kind of recollect coins. So the left one slams, so I want to go on the left side and always try and escape the I thought I was drifting. That's bad again. These ones just slam at the same time. I'm going to try and hover behind Rosalina to get that. That is the speed boost that I was talking about. When you kind of hover behind someone, you get a nice speed boost. So you want to do that. Can I get one from Daisy? Yes. I can. Oh, I thought I was good there, but then I wasn't. It's a bit annoying. So right one slam, so I want to go right side to avoid the left one slam. And that is Rainbow Road SNES, the second track on the list. Of course, mash A here to get through the menu. And that was in 2 minutes 20, making the full time 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Of course, get the speed boost with holding it on. Oh no! It's a bit annoying, but salvageable, if I can stick behind someone, that is. Now this is Ice Ice Outpost, a really fun one if you know what you're doing with it. Especially with the Master Cycle, because you can do really weird drifts like that. Like you can drift onto the other side. I want to go this side because you get basically 2 guaranteed coins in exchange for a bit of a more difficult part there. But I'm fine with that. To get 2 free coins is great. I would prefer to go on the yellow side there, but being on green side is not terrible, and I like to immediately drift when I land. Something to say is that just because I'm doing it doesn't mean it's the amazing best option. This is just strategies I developed myself. I didn't watch any videos for this. I might watch like the world record after this. I find Triforce Cup extremely fun, and that's why I'm doing it. Oh, I missed the coin, that's a bit annoying, and I bonked. Okay, let's try not to bonk anymore. Get the sharp turns of the Master Cycle going. And that is what I like, to be able to do that. 2 coins from the paragliding segment, that's good. Get on the yellow side to drift over to the green, and immediately start another drift to fall back onto the yellow. Because there's 2 coins there, but I missed them. I like to be on green here, to swap to yellow, and then normally immediately back to green. I didn't there, but it was fine. Here, I like to go green, hit that, either drop down to yellow or stay on green, and then do this, and immediately start drifting. Here, as soon as you get the mini turbo, just do it. There's no reason to keep the mini turbo, because as long as you can zoom past the edge, like the line, the finish line, forgot what it's called there, As long as you can get past the finish line with your mini turbo, there's no point in keeping it. Anyway, that was in 2 minutes 47, making the full time 7 minutes 55. And this is, in my opinion, the hardest one of the Cup, but also the one I've practiced most. But I never practiced it with this specific kart. I've only done this a few times with the regular Master Cycle. Because I usually use Zero for better drifting, handling and stuff like that. I don't know if the handling stat on Zero is better. I meant like better ability to control your drift. So stuff like that doesn't happen all the time. I like to drift there. Normally it works and you can drift all 3 of these bends, but it didn't there. I normally like upper path because you get a bit more control because you can fall back onto lower path. But I just went lower path anyway, because I couldn't make it to upper path. And now I have 10 rupees, which are the replacement for coins in this map because it's Legend of Zelda. I don't know what the best strategy for paragliding is, or I don't know what it's even called. Is it called paragliding? I don't know. I used the paraglider most of the time when I used to use Master Cycle Zero, and I just completely bonked the wall. I should have mentioned this. I'll put it in the description because I really should have mentioned it earlier. My PB is 10:46, so my non-recorded PB is 10:46, so I'm just trying to beat that. Or at least just to get, in general, my main goal with this video is just to get a time to put on the leaderboard. I thought that was last lap, it wasn't. I didn't stop the timer or anything, but I was expecting to. Oh, that was bad. That was a really bad bonk. That could cost me a new PB. That especially is going to cost me. Upper path. Upper path is better because you can drift to lower path. I didn't PB, but I got a 10:49. I'm perfectly happy with a 10:49. 10:49.50. Oh, nice. I collected 3,000 coins. So that will probably be it for this video. Just because I wanted to have a time to put on the leaderboards before I start really grinding my time. But that was a really good run, except for the Hyrule Circuit at the end. As I said, it was the hardest course. So, that will be it for this video. I just said that twice. So, bye everyone. See you next time for more whatever I feel like doing next video. I don't really have a plan for it. Probably Age of Calamity, because I haven't done that in a while. Goodbye!